A guy named Corey meditated 15 hours a day for 6 months straight with one of the toughest Buddhist monks on the planet. Here's what he learned. 1. Finding your true self is an act of love. Expressing it is an act of rebellion. 2. A sign of growth is having more tolerance for discomfort, but it's also having less tolerance for BS. 3. Who you are is not your fault, but it is your responsibility. 4. Desires that arise in allegations are more aligned with your ego. Desires that align in stillness are more aligned with your soul. 5. Procrastination is the refusal or inability to be with difficult emotions. 6. The moment before letting go is often when we grip the hardest. 7. You don't find your ground by looking for stability. You find your ground by relaxing into instability. 8. What you hate most in others is usually what you hate most in yourself. 9. The biggest life hack is becoming your own best friend. Everything is easier when you do. 10. The most comfortable you become in your own skin, the less you need to manufacture the world around you for comfort. 11. An interesting thing happens when you start to like yourself. You no longer need all the things you thought you needed to be happy. 12. If you don't train your mind to appreciate what's good, you'll continue to look for something better in the future, even when things are great. 13. The belief that there is some future moment more worth our presence than the one we're in right now is why we miss our lives. 14. There is no set of conditions that lead to lasting happiness. Lasting happiness doesn't come from conditions, but from learning to flow with conditions. 15. We often need to get out of an alignment with the rest of the world to get back in alignment with ourselves. 16. Real confidence looks like humility. You no longer need to advertise your values because it comes from a place that does not require the validation of others. 17. Negative thoughts will not manifest a negative life, but unconscious negative thoughts will. 18. Bullying yourself into enlightenment does not work. You must befriend yourself to transcend yourself. 19. There are 3 layers to a moment: your experience, your awareness of the experience, and your story about the experience. Be mindful of the story. 20. Your mind doesn't wander. It moves towards what it finds most interesting. To improve focus, become curious about what's in front of you. 21. Life continues whether you pay attention to it or not. I think it's why the passage of time is so scary. 22. High pain tolerance is a double-edged sword. It's key for self-control, but can cause us to overcome the pain of being out of alignment. 23. Peak experiences are fun, but you always have to come back. Learning to appreciate ordinary moments is the key to fulfilling life. 24. You cannot practice non-attachment. You can only show your mind the suffering attachment creates. When the mind sees this clearly, it will let go. 25. Meditation can easily become suppression. Don't use concentration to avoid what is uncomfortable. 26. Meditation is not about feeling good. It's about feeling what you're feeling with good awareness. Plot twist: everything makes you feel good. 27. Some of the deepest peace we can experience is living in integrity. You can lie to other people about who you are, but you cannot lie to your heart. 28. Be careful not to let the noise of your mind overpower the whispers of your heart. 29. Life is always happening in just one moment. That's all you're responsible for. 30. Monks love to fart while they're meditating. The wisdom of letting go is expressive in many forms. 31. You can't life hack wisdom. Do the work.